Today we are in the this is not the ocean, right? This is the sea.
A sea.
Yeah, today we are by the sea, and I just wanted to tell a little bit about the house. Well, actually the truth about the house, where it's located and what our plans are. So basically this house is on the island we got married on 4 years ago. The house we got married in. And now 4 years later we purchased a house there, but for a special reason. So a little bit backstory is that I did my hotel studies and I was very unhappy. It was not a nice experience. I want to make a detailed video about my horrible hotel experience.
She absolutely should, because I mean I remember when she was coming back from the hotel every single day. I mean I was the only person she could talk to properly at that time, and it was rather painful. So I'm also looking forward to what Alina has to say about it.
Yeah, it will be a negative video against hotels anyways. So I was really unhappy, but I always kind of like the idea of small pensions or small B&Bs or Airbnbs. Yeah, I like the idea. So I came up with the idea because also in my current job it was a very good experience, and not experience. It was a really good how do I say?
What?
It was very good for our future that I took up this job, and I mean we could finance us without taking anybody's money, and yeah, we could save money up so we could purchase the house, and so many benefits. I could understand the Indian culture better. I will also soon reveal where I am working right now, but of course I have resigned my work. For that also I have a video coming up. Yeah, so anyways, my current job was positive and negative, but I then wanted to do something finally which I enjoy doing 100%, and which I kind of got inspired from him because he's an entrepreneur. I want to be an entrepreneur too. So now we and it was very difficult to pronounce this word for me.
It's not just you, Alina. I think also most of the people.
As a German native, there are so many stories which have to be explained. Yeah, so basically we have purchased a house. I'm gonna turn it into a very nice B&B or B&B, Airbnb or B&B, yeah. Sorry, we are all over the place, yeah. And then I'm also planning some few other projects, because obviously relying only on one income source when you are a self-employed, that is really stupid. I don't understand these people who do that. So I also have other projects coming up, but we are not sure if we want to live here on the island completely. That's why we have rented an apartment with my grandparents in Germany. Which is good because we can go back and forth whenever we want to or we need to. And
also something I want to add is it's not so far away from Hamburg, and that's that's very practical for us, and also for some other people who would be Alina's first guests into the pension or into the bread and breakfast. So people who are in Germany, around Germany, listen up, keep up. With the videos, and you might find out some details soon. My husband
is always, he can't keep anything inside. He needs to I'm more let's do it the right way. Once the Airbnb looks nice and I have turned it into a palace, then let's promote it. But anyways.
Yeah, but I also think people who absolutely like your work and are motivated by you or inspired by you, they would also like to kind of see the more raw places.
Yeah, but I will also do a renovation series because so much is happening. Even just right now there's roof repairs and so many things going on. So that is very interesting for me as a first homeowner. And yeah.
Me too, I haven't owned like a lot of homes either. Homes.
And that is basically the plan. So we have an apartment in Germany, but we will be mainly on the island because we need to set everything up and we have to see like how we like it and all. So I think the first 1 year will be mainly on the island, and then afterwards we can still decide how we will continue this.
Yeah.
I mean, if we hire some staff or how we will do it. So that is the update, and so many things are coming up from my channel. Actually, I'm still finishing up my last few weeks of work, which it is really for everybody who works and wants to start YouTube, it is really difficult, especially when you are a woman, because you have household duties as well. I mean, men of course can have household duties too, but yeah, not when they are so busy. And yeah, it was just really difficult for me to do everything at once, and it was kind of like making me sick sometimes that I have so much going on, and then I had to like leave the YouTube and all for some time and then like regain energy and then start again. But now I can do it like full time, and I'm really excited.
Yeah, I mean, just wanted to add something. I think I also like speak for many of the people who are watching the video, but it's like it's really crazy how she has been able to like handle so many things like simultaneously. Even like if you have seen the video about like my work day or something that Alina made, man, I mean, I was thinking that Alina is a noob like YouTuber because like she's still new and everything, but there she like properly said like, okay, we take these shots, we do this, I show here, there. So like that was a super interesting video, and if you haven't checked it out, we will put it in the description. I will make Alina put it in the description.
And actually I always wanted to do YouTube, I think since I was like 15, but I was always too shy and no, my life is a little bit boring and blah blah blah. And actually I don't think, well, my life was always kind of crazy, but some things are just too private to share. But yeah, so now finally I am doing YouTube now like I always wanted to, and that's why I have all these ideas, because I was always thinking about it. So it's not like I just started. I always had like this imagination in my head. And how I lowered Borat's viewers to my channel was because I wanted to answer an important question. So many people asked, why would you buy such an old house and then like have so many, just one part of the house is from 1795.
Yeah.
Which I find way cooler than like buying a new house, because it has so much history, and it just feels, I don't know, it feels so cool to me to think, okay, this house was there 1795, like history.
Yeah, this house saw 2 world wars and is like still standing nicely.
Well, that's not that so cool, but I think the island is so isolated, like what will even happen here? That is the positive thing. It's also very safe, so nobody needs to be worried. People are leaving their houses unlocked, their bikes unlocked. It is super safe, and this is just the environment I want to live. That's why I'm even considering maybe, if we really like it, to stay here, because this is a good environment to raise children. But of course, I mean, we also know that not everybody could move to this island, because job-wise it is just not possible, basically. So anyways, again back to the question, why would we buy such an old house? We bought such an old house because first of all it's in our budget, and second of all I find it very, very cool to own like basically a piece of history. And yeah, plus I don't know, the house just for me looks so special and I feel so good inside that I can also imagine other people to feel good inside, because a new house, in my opinion, really is the most boring thing ever.
Absolutely.
So, and then about the renovations, so the house is not like unlivable condition. You can easily live inside. It's everything is fine, but of course we want to like bring it up to date how the house deserves it, because I don't know, I cannot say enough how much I love the house. Like the first second I saw the house, I just felt like, okay, this is my house. Yeah, and the renovation we can do like in our convenience and our like budget. So yeah, whenever we have money, we will start new repairs. And I mean, I think it's important to buy a house in your like budget.
Yeah, people sometimes like they think, all right, like we're going to buy a house, and when they buy a house, they're pretty much working for the house their entire lives, which is like really not so smart in my opinion.
Yeah, and actually I'm kind of lucky with my family because they are all handymans, so they can do a lot of repairs from their side and we don't need to hire extra companies. But for some things like roof and all, we had to do it. And for example, the side of the wall, this company was telling us, yeah, it will cost 16,000, and my grandpa was like, no, I can easily do it.
Yeah,
I will come in the spring and I will do it. And then of course I am making him watch every step of my grandpa so he can.
I mean, I'm personally like very like excited for it, because I think as a man, like you really have to understand like how the these like other things work. So like carpentry, I don't know, drilling, whatsoever other stuff. So
yeah,
that's why I'm like really excited for it.
And my family, they are all like from a Russian village where you just had to do everything by yourself, and where it went from family to family. So that's why they can do all these things. And because he, you know, he's like the new generation university, and like
my mother says that you and your father, you guys earn money by speaking, right? I mean, like you don't have to do any hard work. And although like speaking is also like a skill and like everybody needs to have it, but like what Alina's family has, like one can do really nice painting, one can do like carpentry, one can do gardening. That's like really crazy, like all of the skills combined.
And the other day we were just one day, full day, we were like carrying furniture and just the two of us and doing so much, and in the end of the day we were so exhausted, like it was so painful. And then I was just thinking about my family, how do they manage to do this type of work like 6 days a week, 5 days a week? It's so difficult. Yeah, anyways, enough about my family. So this is the plan. We will do everything in our convenience. And I'm hoping that I can maybe start getting my first like customers, or how do I say, guests. No, guests is a better word.
Yeah,
in the hotel, they always told us, don't say customers, it sounds very bad, always say guests. And yeah.
Yeah, hotel stuff.
Yeah, well, I'm actually looking now forward to make this this video about my horrible hotel experience. And yeah, so much content is coming up. I'm very excited. I hope you can see that I'm very happy, and we are really happy.
Yeah, she can say for me.
Yeah. So thanks for watching, and so much is coming up in the future.
Yeah, absolutely. So keep up with all the updates, turn on the notifications of my channel and Alina's channel, and we'll see you in the next video.
We will end the video with this beautiful view.
Yeah.
No.
It's just me in the last shot.